Hello everyone, in today's video I'll be telling you how to make realistic FPS gun game in UEFN using devices on. So as you guys can see, we have some devices here that in this we are going to use. So first of all, you will need a elimination manager. You don't need to change anything in this, and in target type tag you can put however you want. You can put it player only, you can put it sentries, you can put it anything you, and you don't need to change anything in this. In the event you can see eliminated, I connected it to item granted grant to grant item when when someone get a elimination to cycle on random. So basically in this tutorial I'll be telling you also how to make a gun game with the FPS mod. So this tutorial consists of two things. First is the FPS game mod, and the second is gun game tutorial. So both are interconnected with this one. And then we will be using a item granter. So in this item granter, on grant action, your inventory should be cleared and grant current item. So as you can see, only one item is granted. And then when you go down in advance, the receiving player should be triggering player. And then you need to make sure that cycle behavior you can put it on wrap. And then if you go down, there's two things that you can add to this. So there's one thing called cycle to previous item. So you can do this and connect it to the elimination manager to on eliminated. When someone gets eliminated, it goes back to the previous item. And when someone get a elimination, it cycle to a random item. Or there's one more thing that I would love to do is do a sequence. So basically, let's say we have two people in the map. One guy, if he does the elimination, the first one will get the MK7 Alpha, and the second one who did elimination gets the MK7. So this one goes to team 1 and this one goes to team 2 on elimination, and it keep going like this. Like this one for team 1, this one for team 2. If you do elimination, if team 2 do elimination first, they will get this one. So it's according to that, but cycle to random item is also good. I think so. Cycle to random item will be better because then people cannot tell which gun is coming and which is not gonna come, and then you will have to give them a gun by default. So I have started it with a tactical assault rifle. In this, the teams are all and grant on grant behavior keep all. You can also grant them using item granter or anything that you like to do with this. And here, this is the second, like the part in which you are going to make the FPS mod. So first of all, I'm using a input device. I will show you. As you can see, we are using an input device. In this one, the creative input is on custom 2. And if you go down, her description is going to be the same. You don't need to mostly change anything. Only in the registered player, you should add it to the spawner. So this is my spawner player one spawn pad. I have connected it to register the player when the player is spawned. This is only the function that this device will be doing, and this the events that we are using is on input pressed. The camera will be removed. On input released, the camera will be added to the player. So here, this is the camera view as you can see in the camera area. So if you go up, you can put priority however you want. So in the priority, let's say we have two cameras. We can put a priority on one to this camera, priority 0 on this camera. So if we have to change the camera, we can have this camera activated if we want. But it depends on how many cameras you have in camera devices you have in your so it says add to player on start. So you can put it on and off as well. But in our case, we are gonna put it to add to player when the input is released. So I just put it on. There is no big deal with it. But you can put it off and it should work as well. If it does not work, you can turn it on back. Enable during phase, it should be always. Okay, so clamp. I have seen many people not like doing clamp horizontal and vertical, but I have like enabled them. So in the clamp horizontal rotation, it is on. Clamp horizontal rotation minimum. Minimum is minus 180 degree and maximum is 180 degree in plus. So the vertical rotation, as you can see, the minimum is minus 90 degree and the maximum is 90 degree. So the field of view that we are using is 120 degree. You can put it 90, but it will look like this. So we have it on 120, which is the highest one. So here you can see a option that is camera shake. If you turn it off, there is no big deal with it, but I have put it on to have a better feel. So the distance is on 0.0 centimeter. The offset X is 68 centimeter. The offset Y is 0 centimeter. Offset Z is 73 centimeter. Offset when crouched. You can put it on, but I have it as off. Okay, so you can see the horizontal speed is on 11 110 centimeter and vertical speed is 1000 centimeter. Focus target override, we don't have any for this one. Look at focus target on activate, we don't have this. Hide player character, you can hide the player character as well, but I don't hide it. By hiding the player character, you will not be able to see your character. Okay, so transition in priority it's on 0. Transition in type is in out. Transition in time 0.2 and everything is default. Boom collision, put it on. Collision type will be instant. Collision on time 0 seconds. Transparency collision radius 5 centimeter. You can put the dead zone on, but it's on off from my side. Auto rotate is also off. Affects team. So if you have any team or class specific that you want the camera for, you can put teams like press on any. As you can see, you can press on any and put teams from 1 to 100. And same with the class. In class you have 16 classes and there's one more thing called no class that in total is 70. So there's one more option that you see in the requirements, that is invert team. So let's say I have a team 1. Invert teams means that if it is true, then all the team that are affected uh, except the selected uh, team is affected. And same with the class. Preview device, nothing. Okay, now we come to the function. So in the function, we have two things that we have to do. The first one is add to player. So you are going to add to player with the input device to input on release event. And then there is one more called remove from player. So you're gonna connect the input on input press, and you must follow the same tutorial to make the FPS realistic gun game mode. And then if you want to add a camera, any shake, you can add yourself. But these are the main devices that are needed to make a gun game for FPS mode. That you, if you want to make it more realistic, you can add a device. Wait, let me search for it. I don't remember the name, but just a sec. Ah, yeah. It's called a post-process device. So in the post-process device, you can put enable during phase or post-process effect. So in the effect, there are many effects, like there's 33 effects. You can put the effects however you want. You can search, you can look at each of them and then decide what effect you want to use. And if you don't want to use the effects, you can go to camera filter inside island settings. Here there's some effects that you can use, and that should be good. As you can see, old cartoon looks like this, oak looks like this, and there are many effects that you can use to make it even look better. And you can use multiple post-process devices with priority and stuff like that. And for this, you can show them enable for all, enable during phase. It should show as to everyone. If the applied team, if you have any team, you can change the team however you want. It is depending on you. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoy it, and stay tuned for more videos as I'll be uploading more tutorial like this. Make sure to join my Discord server. The link can be found in description as well as in comments. And your support is highly appreciated. If you have any friends who are new into UEFN, you can show them the clips and they can learn from it. And if you guys want anything done like a custom map or landscape or thumbnail or anything similar to UEFN, we are providing a service that is including all the maps and everything like that. So if you need a map done, make sure to join our Discord and contact us through tickets. You can create a ticket and our support will be there soon, and hopefully we can give you the best quality as per your requirements. That is it for this one. Phantom IT signing out. Peace.